Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. We're going to be talking all about sports.
That's right, James. Whether you love to play sports, watch them on TV, or just talk about them with friends, this episode is for you. We're going to dive into different kinds of sports, some funny moments, and of course, how sports can help us learn English.
Exactly, so grab your headphones, sit back, and enjoy today's episode. We promise to make it fun and interesting.
Okay, James, let's start with the basics. When we talk about sports, we have so many options. What sports do you like to watch or play?
I think my favorite sport is football, or as you might call it, soccer in some places. I love watching it on TV, especially when there's a big tournament like the World Cup. Do you watch football, Maria?
Oh yes, football is so exciting, especially when there's a close game. I get really nervous. I always cheer for my team, even if they're losing. It's all about support, right?
Absolutely. Even when your team is losing, you have to keep cheering. That's what makes sports fun. I think the excitement and the energy from the crowd. Do you play football too, Maria?
Well, I'm not the best at playing football. I've tried it a few times, but I'm better at running. Track and field is my thing. I love running races. What about you, James? Do you play any sports?
I'm not very good at running either, but I do enjoy playing basketball. You know, with a ball and a hoop? I think basketball is a great sport because you need a lot of teamwork. It's not just about scoring points. It's about passing the ball and working together.
Oh, I love basketball. I like watching it too, but I'm not very good at shooting the ball. I always miss. I think I need more practice. Maybe you can give me some tips.
I think we both need more practice. But hey, practice makes perfect, right? Have you ever tried playing basketball with your friends?
Yes, I have. It's so much fun, but sometimes I feel like I'm the last person to get the ball. My friends always steal it from me.
Well, that's the trick with basketball. You need to be quick and ready to catch the ball. But I get it, sometimes your friends just seem too fast. Do you play with a lot of people or just a small group?
Mostly a small group. I think that makes it more fun. It's not too crowded and we can talk and laugh more. But speaking of playing with friends, I remember a funny moment. One time, we were playing football and my friend kicked the ball so hard. It went over the fence and into someone's garden. We had to knock on the door and ask for it back. It was so embarrassing.
Oh no! That's funny though. It sounds like something that could happen to anyone. Did they give the ball back to you?
Yes, they did, but they looked a bit annoyed. So we promised to be careful next time. But that's what makes sports funny sometimes. Things don't always go as planned, and we end up laughing about it later.
Exactly, that's the best part. In sports, there's always something unexpected. You can never predict what will happen. Like, have you ever watched a tennis match? Sometimes the players hit the ball so hard that it bounces off the net, or even goes out of the court. It's really fun to watch, but also very unpredictable.
I know, right? I've watched tennis a few times. My favorite part is when the players make a really long rally and the ball just keeps going back and forth. It's amazing how they don't get tired. I would be so tired after just a few minutes.
Same here. I don't know how they do it. And their focus is incredible. I think tennis is a sport where you really need to pay attention all the time. One moment of distraction and you can lose the match.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like life, isn't it? You need focus and effort to do your best, and it's also about trying, even when things aren't going well.
That's a great point, Maria. Sports teach us a lot about life. We can learn how to be patient, how to work as a team, and how to handle winning and losing.
Oh, definitely. And speaking of winning and losing, do you think it's better to be competitive? Or is it more fun to just play for fun and not worrying about winning?
That's a tough question. I think it depends on the person and the situation. Some people really like competition because it pushes them to do their best. But for others, sports are just about having fun and spending time with friends. Personally, I think a little bit of competition is good, but not too much. It's important to keep it fun.
I agree. I think if you focus too much on winning, you might forget why you started playing in the first place, to enjoy yourself. Sometimes I just want to play sports to relax, not to stress out.
Exactly, and the best part is when you have fun, you play better anyway. Have you ever noticed that when you stop worrying about winning, you actually do better in a game? Haha.
Oh yes, that happens to me all the time. If I'm too focused on winning, I get nervous, and then I make mistakes. But when I just relax and enjoy the game, I usually play better. It's like magic.
It really is like magic. I think that's why sports can teach us so many things. It helps us understand how to stay calm and how to enjoy the moment, even when things are difficult.
And let's not forget about the funny moments in sports, like when players accidentally fall down or make silly mistakes. Have you seen those funny blooper videos? They make me laugh so much.
Yes, I love those videos. Sometimes players slip on the field or accidentally kick the ball in the wrong direction. It's funny, but also shows that everyone makes mistakes, even professional athletes.
Exactly. No one is perfect. And that's okay. It's all part of the fun. But let's talk about something a little different now. How do you think playing sports helps with learning English?
Good question. Well, I think playing sports can really help. You learn English because when you play with others, you need to communicate. You have to talk to your teammates, ask for the ball, say pass or shoot. It's all English. Plus, many sports have their own vocabulary. For example, in football, you use words like goal, offside, or penalty. It's a fun way to practice.
That's true. And sports can also teach us new expressions. For example, when someone is playing well, we might say, they're on fire. Or when someone misses a shot, we might say, better luck next time. Learning these expressions makes us sound more natural in English.
Yes, and even watching sports can help too. You can hear how the commentators talk about the game and pick up new phrases. It's like learning English through something you enjoy.
I love that! Learning English through sports is a great way to make the language fun and exciting. Plus, you get to talk about your favorite teams and players in English.
Exactly, sports make English feel more alive. And whether you're playing, watching, or talking about sports, you're practicing your language skills. It's a win-win.
Well, James, I think we've covered a lot today. From our favorite sports to how playing sports can help with learning English. This has been a really fun conversation.
I agree, Maria. I had a great time talking about sports, and I hope our listeners did too. Remember, sports are not just about playing or winning. They're about having fun, making friends, and learning new things. So why not try a new sport today and see what you can learn?
That's right. And if you want to practice English, talking about sports is a great way to do it. Thanks for listening to our podcast today, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Don't forget to check out our other episodes and stay tuned for more fun topics. Until next time, keep practicing your English and maybe try playing a sport or two.
Bye everyone. Keep having fun and we'll see you in the next episode.